What's up, guys? It's B Wade. The weekend is right around the corner, which means the NFL is here again. We have Thursday night tonight, but I'm going to be digging into these 1 o'clock games for you here. I'll also have videos covering the 4 o'clock and Sunday night games. But in this video, I'm going to walk through my 5 favorite picks for the 1 o'clock games. We're going to do a 3-man and a 2-man. I've been looking at these games for a few hours, and I've isolated my 5 favorite picks. I'm going to walk you through that research, that analysis that really will show you why these are such great picks. I'm also giving away a signed Jamar Chase jersey this weekend, so stick around and find out how you can be entered to win that. So we're starting with Chase Brown over 29.5 receiving yards. And look, I know the Tennessee pass defense is strong. They don't give up a ton of yards in general or to the running back. I'm not being dissuaded by that. Chase Brown receiving is an integral part of this Cincinnati offense. You can see here the last 5 weeks he's gone over it, and he's consistently getting passes, targets, receptions. I don't think they're going to stop it because Tennessee's pass defense, really, it's only the counting stats where they look strong. When you look at the more advanced metrics, they're middle of the pack. They only allow such a low amount of receiving yards because they're down so much usually, and teams end up running in the second half. So I'm not being persuaded by these counting metrics for Tennessee's defense. I like Chase Brown to go over. He's gone over the last 5 weeks. He's actually averaging 48 receiving yards a game these last 5 weeks. And he's gone against some solid defenses. Pittsburgh, Chargers, right? So I am locking that in as my first pick. My second pick, and this might be my favorite of the week, is Rico Dowdle over 83.5 receiving yards. Before this game against the Eagles, McCarthy said he wanted to get Rico Dowdle the ball more. Now, unfortunately for Dallas, the game script did not allow him to do that against Philly or against Houston those 2 weeks because they just got absolutely smashed. But the next 3 weeks, they got him the ball more. They've been competitive. They actually won 2. They should have won all 3 if it wasn't for a muff punt with like 2 minutes left. But they've been getting him the ball these last 3 weeks, and they've been competitive. He's got 19, 22, and 18 carries in those last 3 games, and he's getting more than 2/3 of the carries, 68, 69, and 72%. When you look at Carolina's rush defense, they are worst in the league. The worst. Not one of the worst, but they are the worst, giving up 139 yards a game to running backs. Rico Dowdle's going to eat in this game. If you've been watching him, he looks great. That Dallas offensive line has been pushing a little bit, and they look like they're playing competitively again. So I love Dowdle to go over 83.5, and I would even play, if you want to stretch it, go for 100 over if you can get it at like plus 220 or more. Third pick, Jonnu Smith over 44.5 receiving yards. He had been to his favorite target for like the previous 3 or 4 weeks, and then last week he got 1 target the whole game. 1 target, and it was a weird flip pass. He wasn't ready for it. He missed it. He ended regular time with 0 catches, 0 yards. Overtime, he got 3 targets, caught all 3, and drove Miami down the field to win the game, including the game-winning touchdown. That just showed this coaching staff how important he is to this offense. They weren't getting him the ball. The offense wasn't really moving. They go into overtime, and they focus on him. He catches all 3. They win the game. Houston does play the tight end position pretty well, but I'm not concerned about that. Jonnu Smith is going to eat in this game. He's going to bounce back up to that 75 to 100 yard mark. This line is way too low. He is going to feast here. Tua's going to get him the rock, and I expect a great game for Jonnu. So you'll see that pick on my screen here. We're getting 5.5x for it. I put this in on Vivid Picks because Vivid is my favorite fantasy app. They give us more promos than anyone else. They're giving us basketball players for 7 to 10 point discounts every day. They're giving us NFL 1 to 2 free picks every weekend. Jordan Love is free this weekend, over half a passing yard. Guys, this is the easiest fantasy app to be profitable on. If you are not using Vivid Picks, you're leaving money on the table and you're just missing out. They will also double your first deposit when you use code BWP, or you can just use the link down below in the description, but you need to have Vivid Picks as one of the fantasy apps in your arsenal. On top of that, this Jamar Chase autographed jersey, it's authenticated by Beckett. I picked it up just to show my appreciation to you guys. Really do appreciate y'all watching these videos. I love doing this shit. It's just a fun hobby that I have, and And so all you have to do to be entered is subscribe to this channel, like this video, drop a comment down below. I have less than 500 subscribers. This is a newer channel. You guys have a great chance of winning this jersey for free if you just fulfill those requirements. So I'll be doing the drawing this Sunday, December 15th, and hopefully you win. I'll send it out to you for free. Let's jump into these last two picks. I'm taking Tua over 269 passing yards here. He has been cooking lately. You look at these last 4 games, he's actually gone over 300 yards in 3 straight games. Granted, the 300 in the last game didn't get hit until overtime, but he's cleared this line in all of the last 4 games. Vegas, New England, and it doesn't matter whether they've won by a lot like in the Vegas or the New England game, or whether they were getting crushed like the Green Bay game. He's consistently hitting this line. This pass offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Tua looks great. Jalen Waddle's been looking great. Tyreek hasn't even been getting the ball much, so if he pops off, this offense can really snap. Jonu's been getting the ball a lot. Devon Achane is great out of the backfield. I love this play. And then our last pick is going to be Chase Brown, anytime touchdown. Look, he scored a touchdown in 8 out of the last 10 games. He is getting the ball a ton, whether it's on the ground or through the air. He gets a ton of opportunities to score. You look at his red zone target share, and he's consistently getting, just rushing the ball. He's gotten an attempt in 9 out of the last 10 games. Then you look at in the air, and he's gotten an attempt in all but 1 out of the last 6 games. So I love him to get some sort of touchdown, whether it's receiving, rushing. I expect Chase Brown to score here, and getting this at almost even money is a great deal. You'll see that 2-man on the screen here. We're getting 2.7x for it because there's a little bit of a decreased payout on the Chase Brown touchdown. I put this in on Underdog because it's the only app where I could find the Chase Brown touchdown. Underdog has more props for each player than any other fantasy app. If you're having trouble finding the props that you want to put in, whether it's something that you saw on YouTube or something somebody posted or just a stat that you really want to play, Underdog has it, right? They have anywhere from 10 to 15 different stat categories for each player that you can take every week, guys. It's the most robust fantasy app when it comes to different props you can take. So this should be a tool in your arsenal. They will also double your first deposit up to $1,000, guys. That's free money, literally free money. If you use a different app all the time, take some of it, throw it on Underdog, get it doubled, and you just increase your bankroll. All you have to do is use code BWADE or use the link down below in the description to make sure that deposit gets doubled, guys. I appreciate y'all watching this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment so you can be entered to win that Jamar Chase jersey, and also just to show some love. Let's make some money this weekend, boys.